the 2017 version of WCAT News. I am Summer Dean, and we have a jam-packed show for you today. This is not your everyday news show. We are Canton South students doing stories for Canton South about Canton South. We will start off the day with the biggest news to hit Canton local, the new Canton South High School. Gracie Andrews and her crew will provide updates throughout the year about the construction and the new opening of the new Canton South High School. Let's go to Gracie for her first installment of Here is the New Canton South High School.
Hello, and welcome to WCAT. My name is Gracie Andrews, and I am here with Mr. Chris Knoll, the business manager of Canton South High School. Welcome, Mr. Knoll.
Thanks, Gracie. Thanks for having me, and I'm always willing and excited to talk about the new Canton South High School.
Are we ahead of schedule on the exterior of the new building?
With the exterior of the new building, we are right on schedule. It's where we want it to be. There's still a little bit of work to be done on it, but we're going to continue with that work all the way through the finish date of April 14th. And then even after that, there will still be some things, sidewalks, parking lots, different things on the exterior that we'll need to continue to work on and finish up.
Are we completely done with the exterior of the new building?
On the exterior of the building, there's still a few things that we're working on. Above the main entrance on the east side of the building, we still have the aluminum panels that are being put up. They're working on that today, actually, and probably still have a couple more weeks to get that work done. And then again, like I said a little bit early, we still have the parking lots, we'll still have the sidewalks and some of those pieces that we have to finish up.
Mm-hmm. What is the process that we are going through to build the new high school?
Our process is a little bit unique when it comes to building of schools. Our community was kind enough to support a bond issue, which used all local money to build our school. By using that local money, it gave us freedom to make the new Canton South High School the way we wanted it to be. So it started out about 2 years ago, a little over 2 years ago, with many groups meeting, sharing ideas, making sure that we got all the things in the new Canton South that our students, staff, and community were hoping for.
How long will it take to completely finish the building, the exterior of the building?
From the time they broke ground till the time we take ownership of the building, it's about a 16-month process. So it's going to take them 16 months to get to that point. But then we're still going to have probably another year's worth of work after that's over to knock down this building, put a parking lot here, and then we also have some other work that we're going to do with the stadium and stadium renovations.
What is the total square footage of the new high school?
The new high school will be 178,000 square foot.
Thank you. I hope you come back from time to time to give us a couple updates.
Gracie, I'd love to come back, and I'm always excited to brag about the new Canton South.
And thank you for tuning in. And remember, WCAT is wild about the cat.
I think the new school is a wonderful addition to Canton Local. Thanks, Gracie. We're looking forward for your next installment of Here's the New Canton South High School. Our next segment is our new teacher series with Alexis Arnold. Let's see what Alexis has for us with her new teacher series of Miss Cusma.
The Canton South High School. Welcome, Ms. Cusma, to WCAT Television.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Being new at the Canton South community, take a few minutes and tell us a little something about yourself and your past experiences.
I began teaching in New York at a high school in the Bronx. I was teaching 10th and 12th grade. I was there for 2 years. And then I came back to Ohio and worked at Canton City for a year. And now I am here at Canton South with the 11th graders.
What is your most challenging thing you face as the new teacher here at Canton South?
The most challenging thing is figuring out what the students have already been taught, what they need to be refreshed on, and then how to introduce new content to them.
What has been your most memorable moment as the new English 3 teacher here at Canton South?
My most memorable moment was when I was working on grammar with the students and I said, "Wanna is not a word." And a student goes, "What? Wanna is not a word?" And I said, "No, it's not when you're writing."
What is your future expectations here at Canton South?
I expect my students to keep working hard and to keep trying to reach their best potential.
Thanks, Ms. Cusma, for taking the time to sit down with us today.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
And thank you for joining us today for the new teacher interview. Join us again soon for our next show. And remember, WCAT is wild about the cat.
Thanks, Alexis. WCAT will host some other new teacher interviews this season, so stay tuned for more shows. Let's switch to the sports scene here at Canton South with a winter sports update with Sean Blackman. Sean, how are winter sports doing this year?
First up, boys basketball. The boys basketball team is currently 5-11, conference play 3-7. We caught up with Coach Frank Spouts. Coach Spot, what are your thoughts on this year's team?
So far this year, we've had a little success, and we've had some rough times as well. Right now, we're looking forward to finishing off the season as strongly as we can. We're playing a lot of young guys. We've had a few injury problems, but the guys show up every day, play really hard, and we're battling through and hope some good things happen towards the end of the season here.
Coach Spot, how are things shaping up for the upcoming tournament?
Well, our tournament is one of the most difficult ones in the state of Ohio. There are only 2 teams below 500 right now in our district, so we're going to be looking for a pretty tough game right off the bat. We could possibly get a home game if luck is in our favor, but one of the top seeds is probably going to be our opponent this year in the tournament.
Thank Coach Spot. We'd like to thank you for joining us today. We'll catch up with you after the season.
Thanks, Sean. Appreciate it.
Next up, we have girls basketball coach Jim Gotchell. The girls basketball team is currently 7-12 and conference play 5-7. Coach Gotchell, what are your thoughts on the teams this year?
Hey, I think we've been having a great season. We've been a little bit up and down, playing some young kids, but we've won more league games this year than we've won almost in the last 2 years combined. So they've been a great group of kids. Hopefully everybody can come out here next Wednesday, February 15th for senior night, and send our 4 great seniors off in style.
Coach Gotchell, how are things shaping up for the upcoming tournament?
The tournament draw is Sunday, February 5th. Hopefully we'll be able to get another home game and keep our unbeaten streak in Red Ash Gym alive.
Thanks for taking some time to come talk to us, Coach Jim Gotchell. We'll see you next time.
Thanks, Sean. Appreciate it.
And finally, today we spent some time with wrestling coach Tim Maxley. The Wildcat wrestling team is currently 3-3. Coach Maxley, what are your thoughts on this year's team?
Well, we certainly have improved from last season. Our dual meet record has improved in the conference, and we're starting to work in the right direction.
Coach Maxley, how are things shaping up for this year's tournament?
Well, we got some guys that really can push towards Columbus. We need to get some guys at some right weight classes, but all in all, kids are working real hard and doing the right things.
I want to thank the coaches for taking some time out of their busy day to talk to us. And next time, we'll find out how the Wildcat bowling teams are shaping.
Thanks, Sean. A great way to beat the Winter Blues is to take in a winter sports team event. Speaking of beating the Winter Blues, Vernon has one way one student beats the Winter Blues.
Hey guys, I'm Vernon Palmer, and the Winter Blues is a sucky thing to go through, so I'm going to show you how I solve my Winter Blues. Thank you for watching this video, and remember, you can never have too much boredom.
Thanks, Vernon. Not exactly for everyone, but just thinking about it gets the heart pumping. Well, that's about all we have for you today. Join us again for some other Wildcat news. And remember, WCAT is wild about the cats.